My grandpa was a Detroit police officer. My uncle was a Detroit police officer. As a kid, you're looking up, you're like, wow, you know, you got the gun belt and the uniform, and you see that little stuff in a police car with sirens. So when I was little, you know, that's what you see. But as I get older, I'm like, this is a pretty cool job, you know, and I hear what they're doing and how they do it, and a lot of the struggles and the victories and everything like that in between, and I was like, I just want to be a part of that, you know, that is cool. I got a street nickname out there, Ghost. Some of the guys only know me as Ghost because I like hiding, I like, you know, doing surveillance and things like that. So some guys don't even actually know my real name. A lot of vacant houses in here now, but this is this was probably the busiest drug area in the Northern District by far when I started my career. During that time, there's 2 streets. You have little cuts in the alley. There's an alley cutting in between them, and you got little cuts in the alley going from one street to the other street. And it was just one of those spots that the drug dealers really thought was a good spot to sell drugs, and they were right, because we can't see in those cuts very well, and when we're coming down in the police car, they already know we're coming. So I go back in this alley, you know, after I clear it out, and there's a lot of garbage back there. So I got a garbage bag. I cut a little hole in the top of the garbage bag, cut the sleeves out, and I stuck another garbage bag over my arms and kind of did like a little skirt down there at the bottom with the garbage bags. Yeah, I used to go back in there. It used to be garbage, and I'd just look over this wall. I had the police, you know, my team to come and clear the place out, so it was empty. When it was empty, I just snuck right in and just sat down right by the other garbage. And sure enough, they came right back there, and I was able to see where they're sticking the drugs at. I knew who was selling the drugs, I knew who was taking the money, and it was all like right there. And it took them a long time to figure that out. So I kind of adapted that garbage bag instance to other instances in other neighborhoods, and it really worked. I believe a lot of the crime, it comes from the drug trade. When I see these shootings and homicides, you know, I think, you know, those people have families. You know, they were alive when they woke up this morning. I'm sure they weren't thinking about dying. And some of these guys I know, and sometimes when you get caught up with one that's just, he's not in the game, he's a good kid, he's going to school, and you just happen to be caught in the crossfire. Those are just the really hard calls when you have a family running up on the scene and you're trying to keep them back, you know, from their child that was just killed. You know, those are the hardest, I think, things that I see.
1500 you talking 301. Females on the show, correct?
I've actually seen a lot of positive things, and the sad thing is a lot of those positive things get looked over because the bad get the publicity and the news and the headlines. But there's so many officers that work so hard every single day, and they do so many great things.
Good.
I love helping people. I love helping people that aren't always able to help themselves, or the people that are afraid in neighborhoods. Nice talking to you, though. Nice meeting you. I'm Andy if you need anything, okay? It comes few and far between sometimes, but I've had people that I've arrested in the past literally come up to me, like run across the street and be like, hey officer, you know, I just want to let you know you saved my life. And those are things that, you know, I do cherish, and that it is a big deal. And, you know, you don't hear it a whole lot, but when you do, it does make a difference.